So let me ask you something. Are you all in? All in with what, you might ask? I don't know. Are you all in? We've talked a lot about on this podcast of setting goals, being on our journey, managing our time, whatever it is, self-improvement, which is called self-improvement overall. But whatever it is, are you all in? Are you just kind of half-assing it? Are you partway in, like, oh, maybe you're trying to clean up your nutrition? For breakfast and lunch, hey, you do great, but then for dinner, oh man, gotta have that piece of cake or that piece of pie. You're not all in. Maybe you're wanting to start working out more. Hey, Monday through Friday, good to go, crushing it. Saturday and Sunday, meh, don't really do anything. You're not all in.
Speed check reported ahead on I-35 South.
Maybe you're trying to cut down on your social media time. How much time you're spending scrolling your phone. Today you do good, tomorrow you do good. Then you get a little bit bored at work, not a lot going on, and you just start doom scrolling on the company dime. You're not all in. So what does it mean to be all in? Well, I think it's kind of self-explanatory. It's all or none. And a lot of things that we do and when we're trying to make a big change in our life, if we don't go all in, we'll never break the habit. Say you're trying to cut out junk food, right? Hey, we know sugar is addictive. I mean, they did a study on mice and their reaction to Oreo cookies or cocaine. And 10 out of 10 times, a mouse would choose an Oreo cookie over cocaine. That's how addictive sweets are. So if you're trying to clean up your diet, get rid of all that junk food, you're like a crack addict going back. Like, oh, well, I'm good 6 days a week, but you're going back that one time, that one cookie is setting you back. Starting that all over again. You're not all in. You gotta go all in. Hey, when it comes to fitness, hey, you do need to take rest days. Rest days are important, but a rest day does not mean you don't do anything. A rest day might just be going for a walk, or going to play sports, or playing catch with your kids. Like, you just don't veg out on the couch and do nothing. Rest days can be active recovery. Rest days can still be, you can still mobilize yourself on rest days. It's not just you sitting on your lazy bum in your recliner doom scrolling. You gotta be all in. So you gotta ask yourself, if you're not all in, what's keeping you from being all in? What is it? What's holding you back? I think it's a little bit of discipline. I can tell you I'm guilty of it. I find myself going for that cookie. I find myself being lazy every once in a while. And it happens. Hey, none of us are perfect. I promise you, even the most elite level athletes, at some point, grab a cookie, have a drink, maybe sleep in, right? We're all human. We're all fallible, right? But you have to recognize if you are starting to slip. And I was, when I started this whole journey, this whole thing, I was terrible about it, and it would take me a long time to figure out, oh man, it's been like a week or 2 weeks and I've fallen off the wagon. Oh, that's not good at all. Now, because I've been doing it for a considerable amount of time now, I'm good at noticing right away when I'm failing myself. A great circle of friends is also a really great way to make sure that you stay all in. Because if you're off, or they see you doing something that they know isn't part of your plan, they're gonna be like, bro, what's up? I saw you doing this, or I saw you eating that cake. What are you doing, man? You're making so much great progress. So you've got to be all in. And you got to figure out how to keep yourself all in. A lot of our podcasts, a lot of the things we discuss, it talks about that friend group, that close circle of friends that you surround yourself with. If you knew right now that if you fell off the path that you're on, that your friends wouldn't say anything to you, they just kind of let you go. They may not be the right set of friends for you. I'm not saying that, your close circle of 5 or whatever, I'm not saying all 5 of you need to come up and start beating you over the head with a baseball bat saying, what are you doing, dummy? What are you doing? Right? But if you don't have 1 or maybe 2 in that close circle of friends that will come up and be like, yo, what are you doing? Stop being stupid. You know what you're trying to accomplish. You're just setting yourself back. So we need to evaluate our own discipline. We need to evaluate our consistency to our goal. And we take a little friend circle. I've talked about that in another season. Look at your friend circle. If you're at the bottom of your friend circle in performance, that's great because they're going to elevate you. If you're at the top, they could be very well dragging you down. So, are you all in? If you're not all in, figure out why. Figure out how to make yourself all in so that you can achieve the goal that you set for yourself.